spear tip trembles, slick with poison. He does not breathe.
40 meters ahead, the jungle floor explodes in a green blur. A tapir, panicked, crashing through the understory, arrows missed.
The hunt is broken. The cost is hunger.
This failure was not a failure of muscle, but of the mind.
It was a misreading of the evidence. An intellectual duel lost. Now, let us enter the silence and witness the true law of the jungle. The urihi, the forest floor, is not ground. It is a living document, written in a language of decay and disturbance.
Ritualistic bridge.
For the hunter Arita, this is the only text that matters. He moves not as an invader, but as a shadow, a question posed to the canopy. His body is an antenna, tuned to frequencies the modern world has forgotten.
His goal is not merely to find, but to understand, to dismantle the chaos of the jungle.
He moves for hours.
He stops. His body freezes mid-stride, a statue of pure attention. What halted this master of motion? Not a sound, not a smell. A broken twig. It hangs at the height of his chest, its wound impossibly white against the green. This is not the random scatter of gravity, the slow surrender of a branch to time. This is a signature. A single fractal clue that arrests the entire world.
The forest holds memories older than man. We listen not for answers.
He does not touch it. He circles the stem, his eyes tracing the invisible body that passed this way.
Here, in this solitary snap, is the beginning of a silent dialogue, a high-stakes interrogation of an animal he cannot see. Where we see only a damaged plant, he sees an event.
The equilibrium of the forest has been altered.
The first question is simple.
fibrous wound.
His entire universe shrinks to this single point of trauma. This is not merely tracking. This is forensics.
He is comparing this one, specific injury, against a mental library of 10,000 others, a lifetime of data stored in memory.
His first query is for time. He looks for the wound's defense. The sap. It still beads at the fracture, a tiny, translucent tear, glistening in the filtered light.
It is sticky to his gaze, not yet crystallized by the air.
The forest's smallest insects, the opportunists of sugar, have not yet found it.
This event is new, not an hour old, perhaps only minutes.
The percussive score quickens, just slightly, a heartbeat accelerating.
The quarry is close.
His second query is for size.
He rises from his crouch, a fluid motion, and places his hand level with the snap.
It is high.
This elevation immediately filters the possibilities.
It is too high for the low-slung charge of a peccary.
It is too low for a browsing deer, which would lift its head higher.
It matches the broad, heavy shoulder of a large tapir.
This is the first hypothesis, the first coherent story stitched together from the data. A heavy animal, moving quickly, off-path.
But this hypothesis creates a problem.
A dissonance.
A tapir is a creature of habit, a bulldozer of the undergrowth.
It follows established paths, its highways. This break is deep in the secondary forest, a place a tapir would normally avoid.
The hunter's mind does not discard the clue.
It questions it more deeply.
His third query is for mechanism.
Now, finally, he permits himself to touch.
The chorus dynamic begins to swell. The tension is rising. Strings and percussion become more insistent.
They read the fibers like brain.
And they find the anomaly.
The fibers are not shattered from a blunt, forward impact. They are not pushed aside. They are twisted. They splay outward and downward, torn in a rotational force.
This was not a clean break.
It was a yield, a pull, and then a tear.
This is the wrong physics for a shoulder brush.
A taper, moving with momentum, would have snapped this stem cleanly.
This specific signature of violence, this twisting, tearing stress, speaks not of linear momentum, but of a different kind of strength. He waits, suspended between instinct and terror, a moment where time itself ceases to beat.
The hunter is absolutely still.
His eyes are closed. He is running the calculation.
Pulled. Downward. And inward toward the trunk.
This was not something passing by the tree. This was something pulling on it.
He scans the leaf litter, the urihi.
There are no deep hoof prints. No cloven tracks.
Only a faint disturbance. A scattering of leaves, too light for a 400-pound animal.
He looks up.
His gaze travels from the broken twig, up the mossy trunk,
to a series of older, deeper gauges in the bark. 4 parallel lines, healed over, but unmistakable. The twig was not an obstacle for a creature on the ground. It was a handhold for a creature descending from above.
Jaguar. Not a tapir. A predator. The master of silence. The hunter that hunts hunters.
The entire story of the twig rewrites itself in a flash of understanding.
The fresh snap was the cat descending this tree just moments ago.
It pulled on the branch for balance, its heavy, muscular body tearing the fibers as it dropped softly to the forest floor.
The absence of tracks is its signature.
Wisdom as the protagonist, the hunter's mind has just defeated his own assumptions.
The game has changed. The hunter, Arita, is no longer the only predator here.
changes everything. The hunter has become the observer, and the observer may now, at any second, become the observed.
This is the true law of the jungle.
He did not find the trail of his prey.
He stumbled upon the resting place of the apex.
The silence of the forest is no longer empty. It is occupied.
Every shadow now has weight. Every dark pool of leaves is a potential fall.
The single broken twig has become a mirror, and in it, Arita sees the reflection of an intelligence equal to his own.
He must now decide.
To continue is to challenge the true ruler of this territory. To retreat is to acknowledge the law.
This is the purposeful drama of the Urihi. Not a clash of spears, but a collision of...
He knows it is close. He knows it is resting. Or perhaps
The jungle does not think, it acts. And now, so must I.
It is watching.
Section 3. The verse dynamic returns. The score is nearly silent, just the lowest, thrumming drone.
he does not move. He does not turn.
He is a man of the forest, and he has just read its most dangerous signature. His body is still, but his mind is racing, synthesizing the data. The unseen becomes known. His hunter's intellect projects the image, filling the empty space, the twisted branch.
We observe the tension of existence. This coiled power is the silent language of the wild, spoken in sinew and bone,
The subtle disturbance in the leaf litter.
the height of the older claw mark. A large, mature male, heavy in the chest. It is not hunting, it is resting. It has descended to wait out the oppression of the heat. Arita has not just found a predator. He has walked, unseen, into the predator's private chamber, its place of rest.
There is no malice in this confrontation.
There is only the law. The quiet, terrible, and absolute law of the jungle. This is the purposeful drama, not a battle of strength, but a test of intelligence and respect. The jaguar is the apex.
Arita is the apex.
This is the ritual, the acknowledgement.
Slowly,
With a control that borders on the superhuman, Arita lowers his eyes.
He breaks the gaze that was never locked.
He signals, in the silent language of the forest, that he is not a threat. He is not a challenge.
He takes one step back.
The hunt for food has failed, but the test of wisdom has been passed. A far more important victory in this green cathedral.
He trusts the jaguar to understand.
he trusts the law.
The single broken twig was not a clue to a meal. It was a warning, a dialogue, a lifeline. It proved, once again, that the sharpest arrow in the quiver is the hunter's mind.
The great green ocean of the Amazon does not reward brute force. It yields its secrets only to patience, to humility, and to a profound analytical intelligence.
The hunter is not a warrior. He is a listener, a living library.
From a single broken echo.